Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday's legs class. Another sunny day. Can't get enough of this sunshine. I know the farmers are suffering though because we need rain. Right, we're going to this leg session you don't need weights, you need a chair. You don't absolutely need one, but it's good. Yeah, well, yes, you do, because one of the exercises is sitting down. We're going to start as usual with our 2 or 3 minute warm-up exercise. Start with a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, heel dig, bicep curl. One leg, two arms, one leg, two arms, one leg back, arms forwards, one leg back, arms forwards, high knee, high arm, high knee, high arm. If you can't do your arms up like this, if you've got something wrong, well, not wrong, but shoulder impingements, just do that. Okay, so heel dig, side, back, knee, heel dig. If you're new to the class, I've designed the class so that anybody can do it. So if you're really, really fit, give it quite a lot of welly. And if you're not particularly fit, or if you haven't exercised ever, do what you can. When we come to the actual exercises, we do 12 repetitions of each. If you can't do 12, absolutely fine. Just do what you can. The main thing about getting fit is a very sort of, what's the word? Unspecific word. The main thing about any exercise and improving your strength or improving your cardiovascular fitness is consistency. Don't come to the class once, exhaust yourself and then think, oh, this isn't for me. It's better to do 10 minutes every day than an hour-long session once a week. So do what you can, and the exercises should be challenging, but not painful. No pain, no gain is a ridiculous saying, quite frankly, but I can't think of anything to rhyme with challenge. Right. So, heel dig, side, back, knee. If you get flummoxed in the middle of this, doesn't matter. Nobody's watching. As long as you're moving, that's all that matters. It's just warming up the muscles, getting the joints a bit more mobile. Okay, so we're going to stop here. I'm going to do 5 more, and then we'll go into the exercises. So we're going to do these slightly faster. So if you can't remember the sequence, absolutely fine. I'm going to stop talking now, because if I talk through it, I get flummoxed and mixed up and can't count to 5. So heel dig, side, back, knee. That's 1. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 2. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 3. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 4. Last one, heel dig, side, back, knee. Jolly good. Hope you're nice and ready for action. So we're going to start, because this is a leg session, so we're going to be quite leg heavy here. We're going to start with a sit to stand. So sitting in the chair without using your hands. The reason I use the chair is because this is a functional fitness class. So the exercises that you use, that you learn here, and the muscles that you're strengthening should help you with your everyday life. So the thing we need to be able to do is to get up and down out of a chair without using our hands. So this is actually a squat as well. It mimics the technique of a squat perfectly. So sitting in the chair, shuffle your bottom forward till you're on till you're on the edge. Show you sideways. Okay? And we're going to just stand up. And this is a squat. That's a squat. Just touch your bottom on the chair and up we go. If you need to come down, sorry, if you try not to sit between ups and downs. So, sorry, that was a demonstration one. We'll start now. 1, 2, make sure your knees point forward. 3, don't let your knees come in. 4, 5, if you have to use your hands to get up, do. 6, but the object of the exercise, 7, is to be able to get up out of the chair without using your hands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What was I going to say? Oh yes, these sits to stand, they're not just for, we do quite a few on Mondays, they're not just for Mondays and Wednesdays. You should be practicing them every day. Right, next thing we're going to do is a lunge. So you stand with your feet hip width apart and take a step forward, but take a step forward, don't bring your feet in together, else that's a bit wobbly. I'm going to go sideways to show you. So take a step forward. We're not going to step backwards and forwards. We're going to stay in this position and just gently bend your knees. Your torso stays upright. 3, 4, 5. You don't need to go down very far, not in this first one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then other leg, step forward. 1, try and keep your knees facing forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. Right, get your chair again. We're going to do more sits to stand, but this time it's going to be, well, it's mimicking a sumo squat. So your legs are quite wide, your feet are pointing that way, and we're just going to stand up and sit down. So we're going to go 1, oops, I'm a bit far back. 2, touch your bottom on the chair. 3, the chair is there to make sure you stick your bottom out as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, this is pinging on my knee a bit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, we've bashed your legs quite a bit. I'm going to let you sit down now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lift the leg and squidge forward again to the edge of the chair. And we're just going to lift the leg and bring it out. And the reason we're sitting is so that your pelvis can't follow your leg. So it's really only your leg that's doing it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and slow and controlled. 6, back nice and straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was drooping a bit towards the end, that leg, wasn't it? Right, we're going to do a little bit of cardio now and a little bit of what's called plyometrics. Plyometrics is a posh word for jumping. If you've got dodgy knees and you can't do any impact, I'll show you how to modify it. But what we're going to do is called skaters. So you're going to jump to one side like this, as if you're skating. Whoosh, whoosh. If you can't jump, just step. Okay? So it's sort of balance, it's leg, it's quite a good one. Gets your heart going a bit. Just breaks it up a bit. Ready? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. That's your skating career launched. Right. We used to do this one and I've stopped it, but I'm going to start it again. It's called good morning. It's called good morning because you're bowing. So stand with your feet hip width apart and you're bending your knees slightly. Not really, just a tiny bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to hinge from the hip. Okay? So you're not going down like that. You're hinging from this, almost as if you're putting your chest towards the floor or your head's going forward. You can put your hands here if you want. If you're more comfortable, put them on your hips. Slightly more difficult if you put them here. Make sure put your hands behind your head that you're not pushing your head forward. Your hands are just lightly resting behind your ears. So slightly bent knees, and you're just going to go down, and you should have a slight arch in your back. Okay? And that you should feel a bit of a pull on your hamstrings there. And then we're going to come up. That's 1, 2. Remember, it's the hips that hinge back. 3, 4, 5. You don't need to go down as far as I'm going. 6. Just do what you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, how was that? Right, we're going to do sit to stand, lunge and sumo again. So, starting standing actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the lunge. Move this out the way. You could go slightly further this time if you can, but don't force anything. So 1, 2, maybe start off very gently, and then as the exercise progresses, go down a bit further. 4, this knee doesn't go on the ground though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoops. Bit of a fall there. Right, sumo one. Edge of the chair. Right. 1. I had my legs a bit wide last time, that's why I hurt my knee. 2. Remember, bottom goes back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Hip abduction. Have the chair just there if you need to hold on. Okay, and this is the one where our leg just goes out to the side, quite as high as you can, just to get these side muscles working. And your foot faces forward. Puffed after that. Right, so we're going to go. 1, don't kick it up. 2, lift it and place it down. 3, 4, keep your torso as upright as you can. 5, doesn't matter how far you lift it, as long as you're lifting it as high as you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo-hoo. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This leg doesn't go as high. 5, there's something wrong with this hip. 6, it looks like I'm leaning quite a lot, but I'm not. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to pay attention to our calves and ankles. So all we're doing is going up on tiptoe and down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then sitting down, we're going to just lift our, because you can see my feet, lift the toes off the ground. So we're just going to do that. So we're going to go. The reason I'm doing it sitting down is because you can do it better without having to think about balance or anything. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. This is something you should be doing while you're just sitting, not doing anything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's really important because its function is to stop you falling. When you're walking, you pick your feet up. I watched somebody the other day. I was in the car and I was stuck at lights, and I watched somebody walking, and I think they had fallen in previously because they were looking at their feet and they were going like this, which is a recipe for falling. And I know if you fall, you can lose confidence, but you need to lift your foot, strike with your heel, roll off, use your whole foot. This one, the foot behind, is pushing off with your toe, forward you go, and it's like that. And you don't look at your feet. They're not going anywhere apart from where you want them to go. So it's picking your foot up, said she, falling over, foot up, roll like that. So this picking your feet up like that, lifting your toes, is really important. However you do it, you can do it when you're watching telly. Right, where are we up to? We're going to do a freestanding squat. I'm going to try and hold it for 30 seconds. Now, it may be that you only go down that far. Remember, it's sticking. Just imagine there's a stool there. If you're doing it, not doing a very low squat, imagine there's a stool there and you're just going to rest your bottom on it. Or if you want to go into a lower squat, imagine there's a chair there and you're going to do it. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. See if you can do that. If you can, really good. If you can't, that's fine. Something to aim for. So we're going to go down in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. You don't need to go as low as I'm going, because this is a bit of a killer, I have to say. Whenever I start this, I think, ooh, am I able to do that for 30 seconds? Right, so we're halfway through. Your legs should be burning a bit now. Well, they are if you're doing it right. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done if you managed that. And the last one we're going to do, because it just feels nice, is a bit of leg swinging. Make sure you've got enough room fore and aft. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make sure you don't bash your foot on the floor though, because that would really jar your knee, wouldn't it? Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, and that's it. Thank you for coming to today's class, and I will see you on Friday for core and balance. Some people's favourite class, I know. That's deep sarcasm. See you on Friday.